Do you remember the heat and light caused by the collapse of the Wyatt Detention Center in Central Falls? It was a privately operated prison that saved money by not providing adequate staffing, food, or health care to its inmates. What could go wrong? Well, the two masterminds behind that boondoggle have turned their attentions to the Port of Providence and the immediate prospects of $20 million of your tax dollars to fund their latest adventure in public-private partnership. What could go wrong? Are you kidding me? Local attorney William Brody has turned up again in the public discourse. This time, he is the staff counsel and sole employee of Prov Port, the operating entity for commercial shipping in the capital city. Brody's partner in crime from the prison project, West Coast moneyman Ray Meter, has resurfaced also. He's now a major stakeholder in the firm of Watterson Terminal Services. By a colossal coincidence, Watterson holds the exclusive contract to operate Prov Port. The service company is essentially a father and son team that probably saw the wisdom of teaming up with Ray Meter while attorney Brody was negotiating their $10 million per year deal. Early this year, Prov Port announced that it had created a new business plan that would result in upping its annual take by some $19 million at the top line. But there's a catch. The enterprise needs a little cash to cover additional waterfront real estate and infrastructure. Hey, that shouldn't be a problem, what with commercial interest rates being near zero. Well, think about how much work it would be to defend the business plan to a profit-driven loan review board. So Brody and Meter performed a magic trick worthy of Penn and Teller. On the last night of the legislative session, well after midnight, a bill to hold a referendum on $20 million worth of Rhode Island general obligation bonds for the port materialized out of thin air. Poof! The applause of the insiders was deafening. They all stood to feed at the trough of the legal and financial services needed to implement the deal once it's approved. What could go wrong? Folks, we are once again being herded down the 38 Studios path to giving cash to insiders so we can get nothing back in return. Do you think I'm voting no on this measure in the fall? Are you kidding me?